Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday. It's early morning at the moment. It's 6 something. Sun has just started to peek out through the window, and I was able to wake up this morning, which is awesome. I don't know how interested anyone will be in all this stuff, but I thought I would share a little bit about what I've been doing in the mornings. So first of all, often the peripheral of all of the shots that happen in this apartment, there's been this one little corner that we haven't really shown at all, at least not specifically. And that is all this workout stuff that I have. I have a bench, and it's all kind of like shoved in the corner right now. I always like bring it all out. I always bring out the bench and the rack when I'm actually doing stuff. And I have like a ton of weights and stuff back here. I've been collecting this stuff for a little while now, for the past couple of years. I've said a couple times, I used to work out all the time. I got into the habit of working out every day for a while, and I stopped for a really long time, for like 8 or 9 months or something like that, and now I just get back into it. So it's gonna be a challenge, and we'll see how it goes. Right now, like, my arms are like crazy sore from the last few workouts that I've done, which is a good thing. You know, I'm feeling it, I guess. And I guess the reason that I started doing this when I started it, and the reason I want to do it now, and the reason I want to keep doing it, is just I want to just feel strong, I guess. I want to feel like I could, in any given situation, protect myself, or protect Giselle, or protect whatever. I don't know how that sounds, but the kind of thing that I feel very strongly about. Strongly. I'm not very strong anymore. I have lost a lot of the strength that I had from doing this every day when I was doing it every day, and because I kind of lost all my good eating habits for a while and all that kind of stuff. So I'm getting back into all of that. Anyway, so before I do all that though, whenever I work out, I always take pre-workout, which just helps to get my energy going and helps to get like all of the muscles in your body kind of energized. So like it has caffeine in it, but from what I've learned about the stuff, the caffeine isn't everything. Like the real benefit of drinking this is to kind of help you lift more when you're lifting. It helps you to push harder when you're working out and stuff. So that's really helpful. I just got this new stuff. I haven't had pre-workout since I was working out before, and I wanted to try something completely different that I'd never tried before. And so I got this stuff. It's called Mr. Hyde. It's watermelon flavored. I always get watermelon flavored everything for this stuff. I love watermelon flavored things. And so yeah, I've had this a couple times now, and I keep having to reduce the amount that I'm taking, because the first time I took it, it made me feel insane, like, because it's how much caffeine is in it. There's a lot of caffeine in it, a little bit too much in one scoop. So I had to at first I took half of that. The next time that I took a fourth of it, and I think a fourth is exactly where I need to be to not feel extremely over energized, but to feel exactly where I should and want to be and stuff. So I'm going to drink some of this stuff in just a second, but before I do that, it's always good to not be on an empty stomach when you drink that kind of stuff, and also just when you start to work out in general. I eat a yogurt every single morning. I've been eating a yogurt every single morning for a really long time now, ever since I first started to try and get healthy and stuff. And this is perfect. I have 3 last few eggs in here, which is nice, although I have a whole other thing in the fridge, but I'm gonna eat these 3 eggs and the yogurt and drink the pre-workout stuff. Here, I'll show you real quick. There's a fourth of a scoop, very little. I'm gonna mix that with water, and then in my little planner thing, here's my actual workout schedule that I've come up with. Today is Tuesday, so it is a back day. Yesterday was like chest, and there's a break day. Wednesday is a break day, and then Thursday is shoulders, Friday is legs, Saturday is arms, and then Sunday is off. So I've done all this kind of stuff before, so I know what everything is, and I can just like write it down and look at it and go over it as I'm doing it. Having it written down is like this is super helpful. That's just the amount of sets and repetitions I have to do everything. So there's not a whole lot of stuff to do today, but back to back stuff is like my least favorite stuff to do. And to me personally is like some of the most difficult stuff to do. So I'm kind of glad it's a little bit less. Gotta do pull-ups, which I can do with this thing right here. The only doorway that this thing possibly fits in is the bathroom doorway. I have to put it in the doorway and use it that way. And we put this on at my parents' house. These things on so they didn't mess up the walls when they're on there. But it's kind of annoying to do this over here. I've noticed from the past few times that I've done this, past few times that I've used this thing, because it's just in between the table and the fridge and everything. So, but yeah, just a few things to do. A little bit of stuff to eat, something to drink. Actually, let's go ahead and fill this up real quick. Just fill it up with water. Something I like about this stuff is that it actually mixes really well. Some of this pre-workout stuff that I've gotten before doesn't mix well at all. It just like gets all lumpy and like the powder's all lumpy inside the water, and it's really nasty. But this stuff is actually pretty good and mixes really well. I really like that about it. I'll let you guys know how this goes when I'm done. And I'm done. Whew. Me from an hour ago had no idea when he said that he was sore, because I'm even more sore now. That's okay. It's a good kind of sore feeling, I guess, but I'm gonna drink this now. I always drink a protein shake after working out. I've gone through so many of these. This is my favorite kind. I've tried so many different kinds of these, and this is the best tasting one for me, and it has the most amount of protein out of the ones that I like the taste of the best. And so I just have a scoop of this. Sometimes I'll have 2 after working out, or have 2 at night before I go to bed, or 1 at night before I go to bed. I mean, I used to drink like 4 scoops a day, like 2 right after working out and 2 right before I went to bed. Now I'm just doing like 1. I'm still trying to take in less calories and watch my calorie count, so this counts. So I kind of have to limit it to a minimal amount, but I also want to get a lot of protein after working out. I really need a lot of protein, so try to eat enough protein throughout the day, and this certainly helps. So I'm gonna do that and then get ready for work. It's much later now, much later now, like over 12 hours later now, and I'm gonna be leaving soon, but I have edited 2 new vlogs. Woo! There's one, and then there's one exporting down there. I'm actually getting everything done that I wanted to this night. Though there is one video that I would like to edit. I'm not sure if I'll finish it though. We'll see. Giselle has shot a lot of videos over the past week or so, sometime in the last week or longer than that. She's like filmed several booktube videos that I really want to edit for her and get up on her channel for her very soon. And one of those is a book haul. There's actually 2 book hauls I need to edit for her. 2 book hauls. One of them is going to hopefully be edited tonight, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, but hopefully going up at least by tomorrow. I don't know what she's off doing right now, but I thought I would show you something. I have so many audiobooks to listen to right now, a ton. I'm listening to The Queen of the Tearling right now. Giselle and I both started that yesterday, and I'm about halfway through it, and as soon as I'm done with that, Hidden Bodies, which is the sequel to You by Carolyn Kepnes, just came out today. It was just released today, and I pre-ordered that, so that got put onto my phone today. So I'm going to listen to that as soon as Queen of the Tearling is done. Then I have like 5 series of Unfortunate Events audiobooks checked out on Overdrive right now, and then like 4 other books checked out on Overdrive right now besides those. And I made this list. Hopefully this will, yeah, you can see that. This list of audiobooks. So Giselle and I have access to 3 different libraries. We have 3 different library cards. 2 of them are from Maryland, and one of them is from here in Massachusetts. So I went through one day and wrote down every single audiobook that I could possibly get. Well, not every single audiobook. I could possibly get every single audiobook that I was interested in. It's all of Maryland. That's all of the Minuteman Network, which is like Massachusetts, middle Massachusetts area. PG County, which is another Maryland one. I didn't like completely count all of them, but I'm pretty sure there's over 200, so I've got a lot of awesome stuff to listen to from now until a while from now. And that's not including all of the audiobooks. I have a few Audible credits right now that I haven't used. I think I have 3. I need to get on that. I need to use those up so I can have more stuff to listen to. Because at the rate I'm going at right now, I'll probably be finished with like 4 or 5 audiobooks this week. So if I'm doing like 4 audiobooks a week, that's awesome. But I'm going to need a lot of audiobooks to fill that. And hopefully I don't run out of good ones. Well, I'm about to go. These 2 vlogs are uploaded.
Yay.
I got like almost done with her book haul video. It's really funny that a lot of what I talk about in the vlog is the vlog itself and what I'm doing with it. It's really interesting. It's like my life now outside of work is the vlog. Pretty soon my life outside the vlog is going to be Let's Plays as well. I'm going to be working my normal job like 40 hours a week and then doing YouTube related video editing for like 60 hours a week outside of that soon. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited to have lots of stuff to work on. I don't know why. I feel like super productive right now. Like I feel really, really good. I feel like I really want to be as productive as I possibly can be right now. I have like the mental capacity for it at the moment. And that feels really nice. And I don't want it to go away. I want to keep feeling like I can do all this stuff. Hopefully I can keep up with it. We'll see. I think I will be able to.
You'll be able to.
Editing Let's Plays won't be as difficult as editing vlogs. There won't be as many cuts and as many things to put together. I mean, there are going to be longer videos, and there's going to be more stuff in them, I guess, but I already know like how I want to go about editing them, and it's going to be a lot different than the process I go through with editing vlogs. So, it'll be a lot different and a lot less involved in some ways. Some ways it will be pretty involved, but some ways it won't be. Anyway. Lots of editing stuff happening. Lots of stuff that's going to continue happening, and I'm excited.
Chris and I were talking about Let's Plays, and I'm probably going to edit all my own Let's Plays.
Yeah. She'll like put them together, because she knows what she wants to include and what she doesn't want to include in each and every video. She'll know that when she's filming them. So you can put them together, and then I can just like look through them and make sure they're like, I can fix any audio things that might need to be fixed. I can put in anything extra that needs to be put in. Like for my first Let's Play, I'm going to be doing Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and there's a bunch of graphics and stuff that I want to put into it. A bunch of like maps and extra little things I want to put into it. That's going to be a little bit more, and that stuff will take a little bit extra time, but it won't take as much time because I can create all that stuff beforehand and then just insert it all in when the time comes, and it'll be much more simple. But Giselle's going to take over some of the editing for that, so it'll be fun. We can get more stuff out more quickly. And
so Chris is only gonna be doing our combined ones, and then his. So,
yeah.
And I could even possibly start doing combined ones, at least basic editing if needed.
Yeah, I mean you could cut it
stuff
together, and I could do any additional tweaks before we post it or whatever. It's really not that big of a deal. I mean, most of the stuff that we're going to be putting up is just the raw footage of us playing and talking. Like, we're not going to cut out things that we say. We're not going to edit ourselves down or something like that like we do with this. We're just going to play and talk while we play. So
yeah, and if it was up to me, this vlog would be a lot less edited than it is already, but Chris wants it to be perfect. He doesn't like any ums or stutters or anything in there. He likes to cut
when
it
things
out.
bother me, I get rid of it, and I try to edit things down to make it watchable for everyone and to make it so it's like it's not too long, and every single little thing that I can take out that makes it a little less long is okay with me. Like,
yeah, so he'll end up spending like 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours on certain vlogs sometimes to get them perfect for viewer watching, when it really only took us like 20 minutes to film, which I think is ridiculous.
I don't think I've ever spent that much time. I usually spend an hour to 2 hours. I think the most I've spent is like 3 hours. That was like the Boston Public Library way to put in music and other vlogs, right? There was a lot of cuts and a lot of little clips and stuff that we put together. But
point is, he loves you a lot vlog and wants this to be perfect, not only for you but for himself, because he's kind of perfectionist on that.
When it comes to stuff like this, I am a perfectionist. When it comes to the work that I do, I'm very much a perfectionist. I want it to be as perfect as it can be before I show it to anyone.
Yeah.
Or else it bothers me. So, anyway, I think that's about it for today. Today is probably a long day because I filmed a lot this morning. But, whatever. Future me can deal with that. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Peace, guys.